up, guys, and welcome back to Bottled and Bond. Today I'm gonna go ahead and throw at you a quick short video of a whiskey that I decided to review. Picked this one up just a couple weeks ago. I picked it up for a specific reason, and I'm gonna tell you what that reason was and why I'm pissed off that I listened to the lady at the ABC store. Alright guys, welcome back to Bottled and Bond. Today we are headed over to Kentucky. No shit. We are checking out the Very Old Barton, 86 proof. Very Old Barton is coming from the Sazerac company. Well, technically, so Sazerac owns them, but it's actually made at the Barton 1792 distillery. Sazerac, they're the same company that own Buffalo Trace. So here's the thing, bam! This bottle was sitting there nice and pretty, and as I'm paying for the whiskeys that I was buying down in North Carolina, she says, hey, get you some Very Old Barton. I turned around, saw the price, it was like 12 bucks. This is like bottom shelf, but they had it on display. Nice decoration. They had this one, they had a big one. It looked like it was the next best thing since unsliced bread. Next best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm trying to say. But she was like, hey, pick it up. 12 bucks, you can't go wrong. And she says, guess what? And I'm like, what? She says, Buffalo Trace makes it. And I was like, come on now. I can't find Buffalo Trace. When I find Eagle Rare, I'm trying to wipe off the shelves. E.H. Taylor, who the hell is that? The only place I could pick that up is from the distillery, at least for me. I don't know if you found it somewhere else, let me know. But I said, why would I pass up a cheap bottom shelf but on display bottle that was made from Buffalo Trace? Wrong. Why? Because it's not made from Buffalo Trace. It's actually distilled, I think it's distilled, aged, all that good stuff from the Barton 1792 distillery, but it is from Sazerac. Sazerac just happens to own Buffalo Trace. So now we're already going down this deep rabbit hole, not to mention rabbit hole, but this deep rabbit hole, a very nasty, dirty rabbit hole, because now I'm just like, I'm digging this hole and I'm hating myself for picking this up. It looks like a screw cap. It's just Sazerac, and to be honest, we'll see. This is supposed 4 to 6 years. They took out the year age statement. I guess it used to be on here, but it's anywhere between 4 to 6. If I had to guess for the price, this is probably 4 years old. They have a few different expressions for the Very Old Barton. They have an 80, an 86, a 90, and a 100 proof. This is the 86. I do not know what the mash bill is for this. If you guys do know, let me know in the comments below. Let's open this baby up. It's a cap. More light gold, almost like a light copper finish on the color itself. See, this is what I'm talking about. It smells like whiskey. It smells like bourbon, but it's not something that you can pick up right away. A little sweet, a little honey, maybe a little cinnamon, slightly woody, slightly nutty, but nothing that jumps out at you, you know? Maybe this may be the same mash bill as the 1792. What is it, the small batch? I forget, just a regular dark label, not their bottled and bond, nothing like that. But it does smell like the 1792. A little corn. I take that back. I don't think this is the same smell as the 1792. It smells like a good whiskey. Remember, this is 12 bucks, maybe $12.99. We're talking about bottom shelf here. But that display really got me, didn't it? Yeah, slightly sweet corn, slightly woody, slightly nutty, slight honey, and maybe a dash of cinnamon. Cheers. Light body, slight honey. It's not bad. I mean, it's 12 bucks, right? A little cinnamon candy on the second one. a little bit more honey, a very, very slight butterscotch taste. It's like a little lingering on the back end. You know what? I'll say this. For the price, right? For the flavor, right? For the fact that it's coming all the way from Frankfurt, from the Barton distillery, right? Owned by Sazerac, right? You know, you have different things that hit the point. It's right there. Look, man, $12 from Sazerac. It's distilled, you know, in Frankfurt from the Barton distillery. You know, it's 86 proof, light bodied, pretty good notes here and there. It's a good mixing whiskey. This is something that I will keep stocked if you have friends and family that like to come over and maybe mix, you know. Hell, Evan Williams, bottled and bond. Evan Williams black label. This is comparable to the Evan Williams black label, right? Good mixing whiskey. It's nothing that's gonna throw people off. It blends really well with Coke. Blends really well with an old fashioned, you know, I don't know, a whiskey sour, just whatever you're mixing. But then again, those are more for ryes. This is just a good one for you to, you know, mix and match with whatever your friends and family are drinking. If they tell you, hey, we want some whiskey, hey, are you mixing it? Bam, you're getting some Very Old Barton, baby, or some of my Evan Williams crap back there. I'm not saying that Evan Williams is crap. If you guys have had Old Barton, whether that was the 80, the 86, the 90, or the 100, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought about the Very Old Barton whiskey. And let me know which whiskeys you think I should be reviewing next. Here on Bottled and Bond, I'm Ozzy. This is Very Old Barton Bourbon whiskey. Yes, something. From the Barton Distillery in Frankfurt, Kentucky. This is the 86 expression. Like I said, good for the price and everything else to mix. And this is Bottled and Bond. Cheers.